I need to use setting spray like Asabe. That is pigmented. Oh my gosh. Alright you guys, so today I'm going to be testing out the new Fenty Beauty. This is the Easy Drop or Ease Drop. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. Blurring Skin Tint. I'm really excited because I've been loving the more light coverage foundations lately, so the skin tint would be perfect. I'm also really curious if it's going to cover my redness because I am very red, as you can see. I have a little bit of rosacea. When I get a pimple, you really see it, that kind of thing. But if it covers, I'm going to be super happy. I'm going to be applying it maybe 2 different ways. We'll see how it works the first way. And I'm going to be doing a wear test as well, hopefully an 8-hour wear test, and then I'm gonna get this video up same day, hopefully, so fingers crossed. But if you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of product reviews and colorful makeup looks, and yeah, I would love for you to join my fam, turn on the notification bell for videos 3 times a week, and let's get into this video. So this is the outer packaging. This is very true to Fenty's style of packaging, and then it has all the claims on the back, the instructions, etc. I'm very curious. It's light to medium coverage for all skin tones, blends and blurs to instant perfection, light as air. On the Sephora website, it says it's a lightweight, buildable, light to medium coverage skin tint that leaves skin looking blurred and smooth in flexible shades for all. The coverage is light to medium. It's a natural finish. So this is the packaging. I got the shade 2. I don't know why everything looks so washed out. I'm using a new lens and I just need to figure it out. It is a squeezy tube. It's a plastic squeezy tube and it reminds me of the MAC Face and Body for sure, which I used that years ago. It's been a long time. So I'm going to go ahead. First of all, let me put my headband on. I'm a huge fan of primer water. I'm going to be taking the Milani Supercharged Revitalizing Facial Mist. I love this stuff in the mornings. It's really refreshing and it just preps your skin really nicely. Oh, it smells so good. Let that seep into my skin and then I'm gonna go in with primer. I quickly did want to mention that this does not have SPF in it. Most tinted moisturizers or skin tints do. So definitely go in with an SPF before you do all this, which I already did this morning, so I'm good to go. Okay, so I do need a pore filling / smoothing primer and I'm gonna be using the Touch of the Soul Canvas. This is what I always use for every foundation test because it's my tried and true. Like, it literally fills in all of my pores. It makes me look super smooth. And I do have that issue, so I'm a little curious to see how this works on dry skin. I did forget to mention that I have dry skin. Instantly smooth. Yes, I look even more red. The instructions say you can apply it with your fingers. I hate the feeling of foundation fingers, so I am not going to be doing that unless I absolutely have to. I was going to try applying it with a sponge because sometimes I do like that, but I'm going to just use the Fenty foundation brush, see how that works. Like, it's supposed to work, right? Fenty foundation with the Fenty foundation brush, duh. Oh, it also says to shake well, so let's do that first. All right, so let's first see how, like, the texture of this, I guess. I'm gonna apply it on the back of my hand. It is very liquidy. I think it's gonna be a good match for me. How do I apply it? Okay, I'm just gonna go directly on my face. I'm gonna do one side first so we can see the difference. And I'm gonna use the brush because I really hate using my fingers. Yep, perfect match. Yay. I did also forget to mention that I was not a fan of the other Fenty foundations whatsoever. I didn't even like the hydrating one and I have dry skin. It just did not work for me for some reason. It covered most of my redness. I do wonder how it applies with the fingers. Use it as intended. I hate the feeling of foundation fingers. I really do. It also like looks really streaky on me, right? If I do it like this, hopefully it blends in. I don't like it with fingers. Forgot to zoom you guys in. Why didn't you tell me? So this is what we're looking like. I still have a lot of redness peeking through. I know it's at light coverage, but geez. It's also kind of breaking up around my nose. I think I might need to have used a dewy primer too. I don't know. Let's try a different brush. I'm gonna try the IT Cosmetics Love is a Foundation brush. I don't think a sponge is gonna work well at all. It's just that foundation brush is always a little weird to me. The Fenty one. I like ones that are more kabuki style. Let's try a sponge. This is the Morphe sponge, the microfiber sponge. I don't know. It really doesn't get rid of coverage either, so. I think I might like it more with the sponge. That's interesting. I do use the Urban Decay Hydromaniac with the sponge, so that's interesting. This is one layer completely done. As you can see, I still have a lot of redness peeking through. Let's see how it builds. I'm scared. I do like it with the sponge. I'm not gonna lie. This is a sponge that does not eat up your product, so that definitely helps. But I feel like I'm using a lot of products. How much product comes in here? It is 32 milliliters or 1.08 fluid ounces, so not a ton of product. It's a very small bottle. I like the formula of the Urban Decay Hydromaniac a little bit more. It's thicker, even though it's a skin tint, and it's still really lightweight, like you don't feel it. This is super lightweight. I don't feel anything, but it's so thin and runny. This is what we're looking like now. I'm honestly not a fan of how it's looking textured a little bit here in my cheeks, which is where I get the most texture, which is why I use a touch of the Still Canvas, and it never does this with any other foundation, so I'm confused. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup with you guys so you guys can see how everything applies over top. I do want to use some cream products as well, but I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape. Like I said, I like a more full coverage concealer situation. I am running out of this stuff. I did just pick up a new one, the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. They had it on sale, but I like to do that whole, you know, TikTok trend to lift your eyes or whatever. I'm really running out of this. It's like dead. Like I said, I want to see how cream products apply over this. So I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Tantour. This is in the shade Fair. Perfect for me. I actually think the shade Fair is really dark. Like, look at that. That's super dark. I absolutely love this brush. The foundation brush, not a favorite, honestly. Like, it's okay. But this is the 125 face brush. It's perfect for cream contour. I absolutely love it. It gets right up in the cheekbones. Right there. You see how dark that is? Like, that's insane. But because for tinted moisturizers, they tend to, like, you know, move if you apply cream products on top. Definitely recommend stippling motions instead of like swiping. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's applying nicely though, I'm not gonna lie. Nothing's moving. It looks really smooth. I like it. I think once I set everything, it's gonna look so much better. Like, I need to use setting spray like Asabe. I hope it's long wearing. Like, it would be perfect for summer. I really love how that applied. I think everything is looking really nice and smooth. I'm gonna go in with some cream blush as well. This is from Milani. This is the Peach. This is You're a Peach. And I just got this in PR. They sent me a whole big thing. I'm like so happy. I'm into peaches for spring, you know. I need to get another one of these brushes because they're so good for applying cream products that is pigmented. Oh my gosh. I think with what I'm wearing, I should have gone with the one that I already have. I forget the name of it, but it's like more neutral. But you know, I'm feeling peach today. I definitely need to blend this out. You gotta be careful with these. They're very pigmented. I love it though. So pretty. So pretty. Oh, I forgot to contour my nose. Let me do that. I do have to say, I'm really liking the way this is turning out so far. Like, I think it's looking better the more product I apply on top. Like, honestly, before I was a little worried. I was like, not gonna like it. On my nose, I'm still not a huge fan of it. I have a lot of texture on my nose. Like, I have like black heads, white heads, like all that. I don't know what this little line is. I've had it my whole life. It's disgusting and I hate it. But man, if I could get a nose job, I would. Like, honestly, let's just be real. Looking better now that things are on top. We're gonna go ahead and set everything now. Lately, I've been liking the look of pressed powder under the eyes, but I think I want to go in with the Fenty Pro Filter setting powder, loose setting powder. This is my favorite loose setting powder. Like, honestly, this is the shade Butter, so it's not like translucent. I've never tried the translucent one. It's a little dirty. Sorry about that. But it is perfect. It is so smoothing and everything looks perfect after it. So I think I'm gonna use this one today. The only thing about this sponge is that it's so big. I am just gonna go ahead and bake. Since we're trying to smooth everything out, I'm gonna set under my contour too because it is definitely necessary. I really only bake where I put concealer and under my contour. I immediately take it out. Everything is looking so much more smooth. So I generally like to set my cream products. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Fenty Beauty. This is the In the Sun Sunstalker Bronzer. I haven't used this in a long while, to be honest. I don't know why. I think there's just others that I prefer. It's not my favorite formula. It is looking so much better though. And I'm gonna go over top with the Milani. This is the Peach of Me Baked Powder Blush. I haven't tried these blushes in so long. Remember when like Luminoso was like all the vibes in the beauty community that long ago? Oh my god, this is so pigmented. Did you see that? I'm scared. Oh my god, these are so pigmented. But these are so pretty for spring and summer. I love peachy blushes. I'm excited. Oh my god, it's so pretty too, but so pigmented. Wow. A little heavy on the blush today, not gonna lie. Before highlighter, I'm just gonna quickly set my face with the Benefit the Professional Super Setter. I've been loving this setting spray so much. It has such a fine mist and it sets everything so nicely. Such a nice mist. Oh, and everything just melts. It's so amazing, and it helps the longevity, I think, of makeup too. It's really nice. And for highlighter, I'm also gonna take this one that I haven't used in so long. This is the Hustler Baby and Mean Money, but I mainly use Hustler Baby. As you can see, it has like a large pan in there. Just like, I don't know, there's been other highlighters I've been using, but I love this highlighter so much. I am going to do a quick eye look, and I'm going to be using the Pat McGrath. This is the Mothership 7 Divine Rose, and I'll just speed through this so you guys can see what I'm doing. Packaging is everything, man. This is my go-to everyday palette since we're going for a very subtle look today, except for my blush. I'm going to have to do some more blending. I promise you, it's going to work out. Gosh, I love this palette. Seriously, such a perfect everyday palette. I'm just going to put on some mascara, no falsies today, because I'm just going to be chilling at home, editing, whatever. I'm going to use the Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascara. I've been loving this one so much. And for lips, I'm going to be taking the ColourPop BFF Lippy Pencil. This is my favorite everyday nude. This combo gives me life, by the way. The lip gloss I'm going to use. I'm going to use the Fenty Glow. Such a stunning shade. I don't know. My look is all over the place, to be honest. My lips don't match my eyes or my cheeks, but my lips and my cheeks match each other. And nothing matches my shirt. It's just the way it's going to go today. I'm probably going to change out of the shirt anyway. Okay, so this is how we're looking. I'm not mad at the skin tint whatsoever. It does look a little bit texturized right here where I get really, really dry. I think I'm going to have to extra moisturize and use a dewy primer there if I want to use this. But everywhere else looks really good. It has really nice coverage. It covered all of my redness. We'll see how it lasts now. It is 127, so pretty much 130. So I definitely want to do a pretty long wear test on this. Maybe 8 hours, we'll see, because I want to get this uploaded today, so it'll go up at like 9:30 or 10 p.m, which is really late, but I want to get it up today because I haven't seen a lot of reviews on this, especially on a lighter complexion, more red, like spotty complexion, and I want to get this review up for people to actually make their informed decision. But this is how we're looking. I will tell you right off the bat that I think that I like the Urban Decay Hydromaniac tinted situation a little bit more. It just doesn't look as drying on me because I think the whole idea behind it is that it's for dry skin. This doesn't really say, it says for all skin types. I just think that I would probably moisturize a little differently and maybe use a dewy primer in some areas as well as the pore filling primer. It doesn't look bad right now. But yeah, I think this would be a really nice foundation for summer. It's really nice and lightweight. I probably wouldn't do this whole full face of anything for summer. Like, it would be really fresh and dewy and, you know, just cream products and looking fresh. But right now I'm really liking the way this is looking. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. It's 9:39. I did it, guys. It was a full 8-hour wear test. I'm so proud of myself. I did have to change into glasses. Contacts just bother me when I wear them for too long. I literally only wear them to film. If I'm going out or like have an occasion to dress up for, that's all I wear contacts for. I can't stand them. So my glasses obviously make a mark on my nose. Around my nose area, it does not look very good whatsoever. It's come off, it's come apart. It looks really cakey, like around this, like my cheek nose area here too. But every single foundation does that to me, to be honest. The more I wore this, the more I looked at myself in the mirror, the more I loved it. I really like how lightweight it is. I like how it didn't feel like I was wearing foundation the whole day. It didn't feel cakey, it didn't feel heavy on the skin, which I'm glad because it's a light coverage foundation, right? It shouldn't feel heavy. So this is definitely an approved from me. I definitely want to keep trying it out though. I love that it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It really feels like a second skin. I think it's going to be perfect for summer when we're really hot and humid and sweaty, and I'm really not looking forward to that, but I think it's going to look so good. So definitely approved from me. I love it so far. I'm definitely gonna keep you guys updated. I definitely want to do like some sort of foundation wear test with the powder foundation along with it. I think that'll look really, really good. But yeah, I gotta go get this video up. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much with this YouTube algorithm. And I would also love for you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Start again. On the Sephora website, it says it's a light will. I don't know why this looks so weird. I'm gonna go in with some cream bronzer as well. I'm gonna go in with some cream blush. I'm gonna go in with some clear.